The following video, along with the channel it's on, is intended for a general audience over the age of 13. Viewer discretion is advised.
So it seems like it's going to be a monthly occurrence that we do this. This is also the second time we tried making this video. We filmed a 20-minute video yesterday talking exactly about this video. And it seemed like the universe did not want us to put it out. We just kept having technical difficulties throughout the entire process. So this is going to be an unedited video. There might be some graphics. We haven't decided yet because we really want to put this out as soon as possible. So today is December 1st, 2019.
Yeah.
And exactly 1 month, YouTube is changing.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what does that mean? So back in 2018, YouTube was in a civil lawsuit with the Federal Trade Commission regarding the Children Online Protection and Privacy and Protection Act, or also known as COPPA. Now, COPPA is, you've seen plenty of videos done by content creators now about COPPA. COPPA has existed as early as the internet. It is the main act that is in charge of making sure that data collected from children is not collected from children.
Essentially just to protect children out there, which is it's not bad to think of that.
To protect children online.
Yeah.
So the last time that COPPA had an update, because it evolves with the internet, was about... It was in 2013, so it was about 6 years ago. And it wasn't expecting to update until early 2020s.
Yeah, 7 years, yeah.
But 2018 came around where this lawsuit where people were saying that there were a couple of bad apples, and there were a couple of bad apples on YouTube who were profiting off of the innocence of children, creating content that was essentially advertisement towards those children. And they were making money off of the children, which was, without the parents' consent, without the parents' knowledge. And so the lawsuit fined YouTube $170 million.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
And so YouTube decided it was not going to be losing any more money by creating a system for all videos that are put out, that the videos have to be labeled as either made for kids or not made for kids.
Right.
And the regulation defines kids as under 13.
Yeah.
13 and
13
under.
and under, yeah.
And so this is also for channels. Channels have to also label themselves as being either made for children or made for kids or not made for kids.
Yeah.
Now, if you were to put that your channel is made for kids, you lose a lot of the benefits of making content.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like you lose, notification bell, that doesn't work. So your channel is not notified to the subscribers. Also, there are no end cards. There's no little eye icons throughout the videos that link to other videos. That does not exist. And also the big thing is that there is no comments section.
But I also think another big thing is that the ads that are put on your videos are very, very little. So you're
essentially losing 90%. But that's not really... We hardly ever make money on YouTube anyway.
We don't.
So the big thing for us was the comment section. We could not afford that because we love having a conversation with all of you, getting feedback, and just building this community based on our conversations that we've had online, offline. It's really what we're proud of is the comments and the conversation. So we could not make it. So we labeled our channel as not made for kids.
Yeah.
But this doesn't protect us.
No.
If our videos and our thumbnails look like they have child or kid-friendly content.
Yeah, because it's like super simple things that can be considered for kids, If your thumbnail, it has bright colors on that can be considered for kids. If you're using very dull language, that could be considered for kids.
It's also if you have celebrities or cartoon characters and animation that are child friendly, like Frozen 2 movie reviews or construction updates with Minions as the thumbnail.
Yeah. So it's hard now. And you know, it kind of sucks because YouTube has not made an option for a general audience, because back in 2015 the FTC came out with themselves saying, okay, yeah, we know there's a general audience kind of situation, so yes, there's now rules for that. Yeah, you general audience, that works.
There is official regulation coding and ordinances for general audience, which is what we'd classify all of you as, a general audience.
Yeah. So we're kind of upset at YouTube for not, you know, I don't know if you can say not caring for the creators or not.
I mean, they lost $170 million to create a new system for general audiences. Would have cost them even more money.
A lot more money, yeah. So this seems like the easier way out.
The cheaper
way out, yeah.
So YouTube is changing. And now, before we talk about how we are also changing, a little bit about our history with YouTube. So for the past 4 years, when we first started growing our numbers was when we were making Halloween Horror Nights content.
Yeah.
And HHN was big. We were so happy to be part of this community, and we were making more and more content about it. Then 2 years ago, we decided we were going to do more horror content covering different theme parks, different conventions, and we're making more and more of that. And it got to a point where YouTube started classifying just our videos as horror. So if we were to make anything that wasn't horror, so if we were to do construction updates at Universal Studios,
or a day at Disneyland, or
just
something
like a
that.
vlog, those would not be notified. You would not be notified of those videos. They would not be pushed out because YouTube's algorithm saw us only as horror, and horror in the YouTube algorithm is bad.
Yeah.
So we've already seen with the announcement in place and the change being put in just a few weeks ago, there's already been a shift in our views. We would get at least 1,000 views per video on average, and now we're not even getting 100.
Yeah, it's plummeted completely,
and we know it has something to do with the algorithm not liking that we are still being classified as a horror channel.
Yeah.
So YouTube is changing. The algorithm is going to be stricter. We have to change too.
Yeah.
We spent a lot of time trying to come up with this. It's been going through our heads for the past few weeks, but we wanted to make this video.
And we know Josue's not here right now, but we've talked, all three of us, about this and what we can do to change it.
This was a group decision, and we decided that horror can no longer be on this channel.
Yep.
So what does that mean for the future of this channel, and what does that mean for the future of horror? We're not going to stop doing horror. We just created a new channel called TLEV Horror, and that's going to be where all of our future horror content goes. So that's where our preparation series, our speculation series, when we actually do vlogs at the different events, or if we're doing home haunts, or we're doing different horror content, that is all going to be on TLEV Horror.
Yeah, but I also think, what we want to try to do with TLEV Horror is build it for the community itself.
Yeah.
So what that means is we're gonna have a different email where you guys can reach out.
It's right here.
Yeah, it's gonna be down in the description too, where you guys can send us, if you've made a short film, or if you have a home haunt that you filmed. It could be your own home haunt. If you want to push it out there to make sure people see it, we will be happy to put it on the channel. It doesn't pay much because we don't make much, but it's mainly just to get your name out there.
It's a name recognition that we can provide.
Exactly. And we're also going to bring back Cringe Couch.
That's right.
I don't know if any of you really seen it.
No, they did. They liked it.
A lot of people saw it. A lot of people saw it, yeah. We Thomas and I watched The Leprechaun. We found all the cringy parts of Leprechaun. But we want to make it bigger, We want to have all three of us sitting down. We're talking about the movies that we love, but also the cringy parts of it. Maybe have some guests on, some famous people on, all for you guys. And they'll be on TLEV Horror.
Yeah. So what does that mean for TLEV Media? Well, Actually, tomorrow we're going to Universal Studios Hollywood
Yeah.
for the Grinchmas celebration for the Hogwarts Christmas overlay.
Yeah, all their Christmas stuff. Yeah.
We're also doing later on. We're doing Six Flags.
Yeah.
We did Knott's Merry Farm just last week. What the goal of this channel is going to be, all of our media
Everything media.
content.
Yeah.
So all of our interviews. We're going to be interviewing someone that's very special in the Grinchmas community. We're going to be interviewing him tomorrow. We're also going to be doing more construction updates.
Yeah.
We know how much you all love construction updates. There's Avengers Campus is coming
That's
out.
opening up,
We're
yep.
going to be going to Disneyland filming that. There's also the new Nintendo Land that's going to be coming out. We need to start doing more of that. Secret Life of Pets, that ride's coming out in less than a month. We need to do updates for all of you so that you are in the know. So construction updates, interviews, also just doing all of our media events will all be on this channel.
Yeah. So that means also, if we get red carpet access for Horror Nights and like a reaction walkthrough, that will go on this channel.
That's right.
But the vlogs, when we're out there, TLEV Horror.
That's right. So all the media events and all the covers that we do at the specific media events will be on this channel. And also movie reviews.
Yeah.
There's a big movie coming out later this month. Maybe we'll be covering it, and it's going to be a lot of fun. But also, we're going to be going to Disneyland Paris this month. We're going to be doing
we're
that
so
vlog.
excited for that.
That's going to be on this channel. So overall, this channel is... The idea of TLEV Media has always been to be a network. And we weren't planning on doing this so soon. We were hoping to give it another year before we did this, but we've now made it into a name brand, where this is the main channel, but there's also TLEV Pops.
Yeah, so TLEV Pops is basically my channel of me, it's not really reviewing Pops. It's me when I'm buying some and when I'm going hunting and stuff like that for Pops. I just show it to you guys, my favorite collection. And what I really want to add on to there is your guys' own collection. So if you want me to come over, or if you want me to film it, and, just like if you have a massive collection like I do, showcase it, and build that also as a community. So that'll be linked down in the description also. So TLEV Horrors, that.
TLEV Horror.
And then TLEV Media, So it's basically a hub, right? You could say for...
TLEV Media is the umbrella.
Yeah.
And under the umbrella is going to be the sub-channels, which are equally important to us. Everything that we are doing with love, and we're doing with care and dedication. We're making sure to put our 110% in everything that we do. And we know that this is a very scary time, and for some of you, you might be annoyed by this, and if you decide to leave, that's okay. We understand. But for those of you who are sticking around, make sure to subscribe to TLEV Horror. Make sure to subscribe to TLEV Pops. Follow us on all our social media, because we're going to be producing more and more content, not just on these channels on YouTube, but also on Facebook and on IGTV. So follow us everywhere at TLEV Media and our website. We cannot stress enough that if you want weekly articles about the theme parks, about movies, and about everything pop culture, make sure to bookmark. We're also going to be creating a newsletter very, very soon. And that's going to be for TLEVmedia.com.
Yeah, and if you guys want to write a little piece about, it could be your little short film, a summary of it and stuff like that. Or if you went to a park and you saw there's new merchandise, let me write something about that. Send it our way.
Yeah.
We'll put it. We'll give you all the credit.
Yeah.
Put any tag that you want. If you want to put your social media down there, we'll do that too. We just want you guys to enjoy this still.
Yeah, exactly.
And make it about you guys. We don't want it to be, we want to still stay the same. We want to be how we were at the beginning. We want to be the fun people that you guys enjoyed watching. And we don't want to change that. So make sure to, go subscribe to the new channels. And also, so should we talk a little bit more about social media? Like just a tad bit? Facebook, we have an entire new Facebook. I know we made one a long, long time ago, but this one is brand new, and this one's actually working now. So if a lot of you won't probably get notifications and stuff like that from our videos, because that's just how YouTube is right now. So we post them on Facebook. Facebook will be a kind of like another YouTube for us. So make sure to go I think it's like it, and I don't know if you can subscribe to it. I don't know how it works still. I think you can subscribe to the page. I don't know for sure. But just look up
follow
TLEV Media on the search button, and you'll find it there. So.
Exactly. So all in all, what we want to stress is that for those who are watching from the Federal Trade Commission, TLEV Media's content is not for general audiences under 13. Our general audiences are 13 and older. You also saw the disclaimer at the beginning of this video.
We're going to start self-regulating ourselves. You know, putting like a disclaimer in the beginning of the video and in the description.
But we'll still be making content. We're just going to have to adapt a little bit. So just make sure, subscribe to all 3 channels and to hit the notification bell. So hopefully that works. But thank you so much for being understanding. If you have any questions, make sure to leave us in the comment section down below, or you can DM us on our social media. We'll make sure to answer all of your questions. We know that this is a very tense time. It's very much a transition. We didn't expect to do this transition for a while, but here we are. We're doing it. You know, that's how the universe works, and that's how we're going to adapt, right? Because that's what TLEV is all about. It's all about adapting, having fun with the road that we are on. So thank you so much for watching. Of course, I'm Thomas.
I'm Mr. E.
And we will see you in a much merrier video very, very soon.